everyone and welcome back to CareerQ, a place to curate your career. In today's video, I'm going to burst a common misconception or a confusion that a lot of us, you and me, all of us have, whether certification is important and it is, mandatory in order to grow in your career or not. And if it is important, then at what stage should you attain the certification? What certification should you go for? And how you can make the maximum use of the certification that you have attained. So all about certifications will be covered in this video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And with that being said, let's get started. When you are in the software sector, in IT sector, every tool or every technology which is there and which you are using, they have certain levels of guiding or grading you as to how you are accustomed and how much experience you have, and based on that experience you are given a certification. All you need to do is you have to go and register on their sites, and you need to give an exam. The exam can be either free or it can cost a fortune. So the free exams are pretty less. As to what I've seen, there are lesser number of free exams because they are giving you a certification. They are entrusting their products trust on you. So you need to be well accustomed, and for that you need to be prepared. Now what happens is that if something is free, then I can go several times and I can try to give an exam and I can get that certification. But if that certification costs something, say 5,000 or 10,000, then I will think twice before attempting that exam, because if I am not able to clear, then I will not be getting the certificate and my 5,000 or 10,000 will just go, and then once again I'll have to pay if I want to actually get the certification. In order to pass the exam, I will first prepare myself. I will first bring myself up to the mark that is required for the certification, and only then will I think of giving the exam and getting it. So that is the difference, and that is why probably almost all the tools, technologies, there are very few which are free certifications, but almost all of them have come with a cost, and they are not generally free. Now these certifications can be of anything. It can be for the Java tool, it can also be for databases, Oracle, cloud. There are almost everyone, Salesforce, almost all the tools, technologies that are existing, all of them have a certification. So you can if you are knowing that thing very well and if you have worked on it, then you can try to give the exam and get hold of the certification. But the question that arises here is, how much is the certification actually worth it? Are the clients actually expecting a certification from you? Is the organization where you're applying, is that organization expecting a certification from you? And the answer to this is pretty, it's varied. Now why it is varied is because, say for example, there are these technologies such as Java and Oracle. Now these are very versatile, and there are a lot of Java developers and there are a lot of people who have done the Java certification as well. So here where there is a huge mass and a huge number of people have that particular thing already on their plate, then this might not be the it will not be adding an advantage to you. So if you are someone who is belonging to these fields, then the certification or getting a certificate might not be actually the best choice, because there are a lot of people out there who already have it. And generally when people, when you say that, okay, I have this certification, if there are a lot of people who are already having, then the value automatically decreases. And at that point, the skills are the one thing that matters the most. If you show a certification and then they ask you some question related to the course that was a part of that study, if you're not able to answer, then it will create an adverse effect, right? Now where does it act as an advantage, or where does it make you stand out? Then there are some tools or some technologies where they are just emerging. When I say this, say for example, you are a DevOps engineer, you are on cloud and you are an Azure DevOps engineer. In that case, your certification will definitely count, and it will definitely make you stand out of everyone. Why? Because there are not many people. I'm not saying that there are no people. Of course there are a lot of people, but only a few in number when you compare it with the other tools and technologies. Similarly, if you see for Salesforce, now this is also one of the buzzing technologies, and this technology also has a certification of itself. And if you are someone who has a certification of Salesforce, then it will make you stand out, because there are not many people who have actually got a certification. So when does a certification actually help you? When it is something that is emerging, and you have there are not many people who have done it, and there are not many people who can show that record. Also, why this helps is, when something is emerging, if you get a certification, it acts as a badge, as a label, that you know these stuffs. But when it's just skills, then it might be a bit haphazard. But on the other hand, when you say I have a certification for some technology that is a lot of people have the certification already, then generally it might be termed as bogus, like everyone has it, what's the big deal, something like that. So there's the difference when it comes to an emerging technology. Maybe something that 5 years before was even non-existent, or 10 years before it was non-existent, then there are not a lot of people, there are not a lot of skills that has been discovered. So in that case, getting a certification will act as an added advantage. So here I have cleared your doubts on whether you should go in for a certification or not, and which technologies you should be going in, which technologies you should be avoiding it for. And of course, at the end, certification or no certification, if you're not able to answer the questions, if you do not have the right skill sets, then you will not be able to crack it, whether be it the interview, the job that you are at. If you don't have the skills, you won't be able to do the work. So as a software engineer, your focus should not be on studying and gaining certifications. Rather, your focus should be working or studying such that you are able to gain the right skill set, such that you're able to get your work done. And that's all that matters in the end. And I hope that I have been able to answer the question. I've been able to explain what certification actually means out in the market. What is the perception of a client or of an interviewer when he comes for an interview and asks, okay, what have you done? Okay, yeah, I can see that you have this certification. Can you tell me more about it? So, now you will be able to understand the perspective behind it. So I hope that I've been able to help you. I hope that you have enjoyed this video thoroughly, and you have also gained something from this video. If you have any other knowledge related to certification, you can put them down in the comments so that our audience gets benefited. Also, if you have any other topic that you want me to make a video on, you want me to discuss, then please put them down in the comment section as well. If you like today's video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I'll see you again in my next video. Till then, stay tuned to CareerQ. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.